Hey everybody, it's Ed with Brain MTG, and I am here with my buddy Paul from Centerpiece Collectibles.
Yep.
Yes, go check him out. I think I put the link up here, but anyway, we're here, we're hanging out. We're talking about how hard it is to get a gem mint card from a pack.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?
You see it on YouTube, people opening packs, and it's always pulling it out and they're making some crazy claims about the actual condition of the card. And it's like, you don't know that until you've inspected it thoroughly and until a grader agrees with your inspection. Like, for example, you guys have seen me open a lot of cards on the channel, and you saw my order for BGS. I'll probably put a playlist up here if I remember. But anyway, you saw like these cards are packed fresh, right? And then I looked at them and chose out of like 20 or 25 pack fresh cards, and I sent in 10 after discerning which should be graded and which shouldn't. And you saw the result. There is 3 9.5s, albeit I knew 2 of the Arabian Nights were off-centered. I'll admit that, I knew it. But still, like, it's just kind of crazy, that these claims are being tossed around. I mean, is it the same in the sports world? I mean,
I see it in sports too. Especially, and the folks it hurts the most is the new folks, right? New folks who are coming into the hobby, they jump into some box breaks or they're watching box breaks, and unrealistic expectations get set for these grades.
Yep.
And cards come out of a pack. Sometimes they could have print dots, they could be off center, edge wear, corner
like,
dings,
oh shit, I
things.
pulled that, it's so exciting,
It could be anything.
everything's crazy.
So it really
then it
hurts
comes
the
back
nerve,
at
yeah.
8.5.
And then it forces the new folks to quit the hobby. That's what happens, right? So
Yeah.
they get frustrated. They're expecting a 9.5 or a PSA 10, and it comes back in 8, 8.59, and they get frustrated and they end up leaving the hobby. And I think those unrealistic expectations are more harmful than.
And it's actually selling graded cards since 2015, when people didn't really know about that. Oh my God, the arguments, because people don't understand that. They think that every card is like, it looks nice, it's a 9.5. It's like, it's crazy.
I haven't sold graded cards since 2005. You've seen a lot of stuff.
People are nuts with what they expect of you. It's just the unrealistic expectations is the biggest issue with it. Okay, you can say what you want. It's just that when you're a more of a public figure like us here on YouTube, our statements can impact the market in ways that normal people can't. And to make such a claim about how easy it is to get high level, rare, crazy, high grade cards, in the long run, the opinions and the experience of these individuals who can get burned in these situations is going to matter. And that type of negativity is something that it's just that you shouldn't be bringing here, because this market needs all the positivity it can get. People are pissed off about the relationship between buyers and players in Magic, and it's like both of those sides, those are both sides of the same coin. They help each other out. When they go up, they both go up, and when they go down, they both go down.
So important to understand.
Yeah. Exactly. So you can hate the reserve list, say it's not good for players, but I say it's good for players because it keeps the health of the game. It keeps people interested. I don't know how we got to reserve list from that, but yeah.
It's just expectations, right? And
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so what it is, I open a lot of reserve list packs, and I show the damage because it's important to show that all this stuff, especially from the factory, back in the day, they didn't have great quality control. And then you're talking about packs being handled for 25 years now. Things get banged around, and it's just not like that. Not everything pack fresh is gonna be gem mint. In fact, not many pack fresh is going to be gem mint. It's gonna be a ratio that is dissatisfying, especially at this point in time with how grading companies have kind of tightened a little bit, and now there's a new consensus, like I was saying,
Strict, yeah.
like BGS 9s are kind of like the old 9.5s. Like I'm seeing interesting prices for 9s, you know?
Very difficult to get 9.5s, yeah.
So, yeah, I think that we need to all temper our expectations when opening stuff and just remember that the factory is run by a bunch of mindless machines, not people with gloves handling everything. And the glove thing is a whole nother story.
Well, my opinion too, as someone who's been grading sports cards and Magic cards for 15 to 20 years now, Magic cards I think are the hardest cards to grade in the entire market. Right?
I can agree with that.
The cardstock they're printed on, the black border front and back.
The black border. Oh my God.
They're unforgiving. You see any chip, any ding. So in my personal opinion, Magic cards are the most difficult things to grade in the market.
I agree. And actually, that's why UV light is really good with Magic cards, because it's all black around the edges, and shining that can reveal any of the little nicks.
That's a great tip.
Yeah. And otherwise, just know that when you're opening old stuff, don't expect the best cards. I have had cards with scratches on them, and it's crazy. It went through an unfeeling machine without it. By the way, I've seen these people opening stuff with gloves on, and like the loss of tactile sensitivity in my hands.
Yep.
Like I know that I'm gonna take better care of the cards opening it with my hands freshly cleaned, better than if I wear gloves.
You've got to be able to feel it. You've got to be.
You guys know I'm an engineer in the lab. I wear gloves all day. I don't want to wear them when I'm opening cards because I know the difference.
You're more apt to drop a card or make a mistake with a glove. In my opinion. Yep.
I feel like the loss of sensitivity, you're also more apt to like nick the edge and indent that because you just can't feel it, like.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yep.
So anyway, this has been another interesting conversation. This is Ed with Brain MTG. If you haven't liked or subscribed and all that stuff, please do so now. And definitely go check out Paul at Centerpiece Collectibles. He's got some cool stuff. He deals in some high-end crap and some some really cool stuff and some interesting different stuff. So yeah, go check him out if you want to see.
Working hard to try and tie different things together. Get people interested in different things.
He's got the range, and it's really cool. There's a lot going on there. It's even too much for me. I gotta stick to Magic, so yeah, go check him out. Anyway, if you haven't already, like I said, please subscribe to both of us. Check out my Patreon, and if you're buying cards today, trying to buy some Gem Mint cards on TCG Player, that's a futile game. It's a futile effort right there. But anyway, if you're gonna buy some near mint that's actually light play, then use my TCG Player affiliate link. It really helps out a lot, and it is free to use. Thank you very much. This has been great. Take care, everybody. Peace.